So I saw the Gallo again, and this time they have the new looks and some new songs, and I really like their music a lot, so yeah, I had a great time. Like, there's really nothing bad I can say about them either. I just had a good time. Yeah. So that was fun, and then after that I had to take a break and go feed Raz. So I did miss some shows because I'm a cat mama. After my break time, I went back to Anima to see Honmono, and I don't know, I felt like a lot of hype from them. That's actually the band I was looking forward to the most, because I've really been liking their promotional videos. I like their music, I like their style, and seeing them live, because Anima, they don't have like a privacy curtain, so you're watching the sound check and everything. I'm gonna say live, I don't know if disappointed is the right word, but it was not what I had been anticipating. Now, I don't know how long Honmono's been performing, so because of that, they could just be a newer band, and this might be not their first time performing live, but they're starting to perform live, and like making music like in a studio is different than performing it live in front of fans. So, yeah, I'm just gonna set out their lives for maybe the next year or so and let them get some experience. But their guitarist was like great, like the guitarist was super, super good. But yeah, like I think they have good potential. They're just not there yet, which is fine. After that, I saw Dazzling Bad perform back at Muse, and the lighting was probably the best for Muse. It was super good. They had a lot of fog too, which was really cool. It like reminded me when I used to work in a haunted house, and like we had way too much fog. So I was like, oh, there's a lot of fog here. Like I ended up getting sick from that haunted house because there was too much fog in our room. But yeah, for the live house, I'm in the back, so I wasn't super worried about that. But I was just like, oh god, some flashbacks. So yeah, their performance was actually really good, and it's another band I was looking forward to, and I was a little bit worried because like obviously with what happened with the other bands I was looking forward to, I just didn't want to be disappointed, and I wasn't. It was really good. They were really nice. I really liked watching them perform. They're good performers. I've been listening to their music a lot lately, so I was really looking forward to seeing them live, and they didn't disappoint. At the end of their sets, they did do that thing where like they have a member get off the stage and try to like encourage people to run up towards the front of the stage, and like I've seen bands do this. Like I was in the back, so I can't exactly tell like what happens when like you come to the front. Like I've seen various bands do stuff like where the fans come to the front, where like where the very front barricade and the stages, and like band members will either like step on them or like sometimes you can touch a band member, or I don't know, there's weird stuff like that happening, and it's just like not really for me, but I couldn't see what Dazzling Bad was doing, so I mean, I think like if you're a big fan, it's really cool and you want to be close to this person that you kind of idolize, but the band was like normal about it. Like the member who did get off stage, he came all the way to the back. I'll give him credit. He came all the way to the back looking for anyone who was interested, which I think is the most important thing. He was looking for people who were interested and wanted to participate in that, and like guiding them and encouraging them to the front, which is totally fine. Like I think it's fine if you want to participate that and if you enjoy that. A lot of credit to Dazzling Bad for making sure that they're taking people who want to be up there, because like I had experiences like this is a long time ago, like years ago, where I went and saw a band, and it was one of the supporting bands. I don't even remember what their name is, but I was all the way in the back of the venue, and this is a small venue to give it credit. Like that show is really tiny, that live house is really tiny, but like they were going and grabbing people and bringing them up towards the front to like I guess like touch the members and stuff, because like they're playing like a couple songs towards the end, and they're like really fast-paced songs to get people really excited, and I guess kind of burn you out of your energy, but still make you feel like you really enjoyed the show and everyone was working together and having fun together. Hold on. Okay, so I think it was the final act. It was like a 2-man or 3-man show, but I don't remember which show I went to go see. I don't remember which bands it were. But like yeah, I think one of the opening bands, the members were out there like grabbing people and dragging them to the front. And some people want to do that. They were like actively participating in it, but like I wasn't, because I don't want to touch people. And I didn't really appreciate that this guy like made a beeline for me and like grabbed my arm and like dragged me all the way to the front, which was unnecessary. And then I was in front of I don't know if it was a bass player or a guitarist because it's so long ago, but I was like right in front of this guy's freaking crotch. And like right here. And like I don't want to be that close to anyone like that. Like I don't know this person. It was just really uncomfortable for me. I don't like it. And like there's too many people around me to like back out and get out of there, and they're having a good time, which is fine. You can have a good time. But like I didn't want to be in that situation, and then the bassist or guitarist like reached down to grab my face to like look up at him, and I'm like, oh no, I don't. He's like squeezing. Don't squeeze on my face. I was really not feeling it because like I don't know these people, and yeah. So after that experience, I was kind of like I would leave shows early because I didn't want anyone to touch my face. Yeah, so I kind of like had that memory during Dazzling Bad's set. But as I said, like Dazzling Bad was looking for people who want to enjoy that experience, which is completely fine. Nobody grabbed my face, thank you. After Dazzling Bad, I needed to go back to Anima to see Nazare, because I've been wanting to see Nazare for a while, and I was super excited, and I was surprised how many foreign fans I saw. Like, there's a lot of people there that were foreign. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that many foreign fans at, like, a visual kei show. I thought it was awesome. I'm like, this is cool. Where's everybody from? So I was so, like, excited and surprised by it. I'm like, why are you guys all here? Like, sure, I'm here, but why are you guys here, too? Like, why are we all here together now? And then, like, when I saw their bass player, I was like, oh, that's why. So their bass player is, like, has a really iconic and interesting look. And, like, anytime I see him on social media, like, he looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, he looks really, really cool. And I think that's, like, bringing in a lot of interest to, like, who Nazare is. And, of course, Nazare are fantastic performers. They're really good musicians. They've been around for a minute. Yeah, they're great. So, yay, that was really good. Their show was super cool. Watching them do their sound check was really nice, because as I said, Anima doesn't have the curtain. So you're watching them do sound check, and, like, oh my god, watching their singer just do his sound check, like, this is burned into my head. I'm just like, he's automatically like getting things done. Like he knew exactly what he needed to do and he did it. Like wow, I was very impressed by his skill to just get ready and to go. So yeah, they did great. Like I had a good time watching their show. So yeah, I was really surprised. I was really excited for it. And I also feel like I'm actually very spoiled that I can go to these types of shows and enjoy this. Because like I don't always know what's like popular overseas now. So I think going and seeing that many foreign fans at Nazare, I was like, oh, they must be like picking up steam overseas, and that makes me happy. I hope they get like a tour overseas because they would do so. They were so good. They would do a good job with that. So yeah, like that was really cool, and I had a good time watching them. That was a good experience. So after Nazare, I wanted to see Shiva as like my final act, and I had a drink ticket that I hadn't used yet. So because it was at the same venue as Anima, I decided to just go ahead and like use my drink ticket there. So I did, and the bar was actually kind of nice because it wasn't too crowded, so I got to enjoy and just kind of sit there and relax, and it was really nice. But then like I did see some people like coming in and out, and I thought they might be staff because they had like a weird armband on, kind of like the armbands here that show you're in like this type of group. And they were red, and I was like, kind of looks like the historical thing that, like, maybe, I don't, but we don't know. I didn't get a good look. So I finished my beer, and then when I was going back in to see the stage performance, I realized that I didn't see staff. I saw the band members, and their stage costumes are World War II inspired. And, like, history's a thing, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's part history, but I wasn't really expecting it. Like I should have, because I think I've seen their music videos, the recent ones, and I knew that was kind of like the art direction they were going with. But yeah, and like I had known what some of those songs were, but it didn't like quite click until I was there, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was Shiva that I saw. So okay. Shiva is good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they're good performers. I've seen them perform before when they had a different look, a different art direction. I mean, they were really great performers. They did a good job. But probably I'm gonna hold off on seeing them until they get a different look. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but just like typically I don't need to be associated with that part of history. So yeah, overall I had a great time at all of the shows. So for all the bands that I saw, my most favorite band that I saw the Kansai Rock Summit this year was the Sound VHD. I'm gonna be honest, they were really good. I saw a lot of really great bands that I've been wanting to see, bands that I had seen before, bands that I had been anticipated seeing, but the Sound VHD they just did great. Like, they just have, they need to be performing. Like, that's how I feel. They need to be performing, and I don't know if they're gonna be touring back in Kansai anytime soon, but I might have to make an effort to try to go see them more because I really enjoyed their live performance a lot. I just loved it. I love the song, I love the music, I love the atmosphere. I can't wait for them to come back, and I can't wait to see them again. But yeah, overall, I think the Kansai Rock Summit did everything I needed it to do. I had an opportunity to see a lot of different bands and see a lot of different performances, and decide what new bands I want to check out, or bands that are new to me, I should say. And I had a great time. Like, it's always fun. It's always fun. My only complaint is that I wish I had more time to enjoy it and see more of my friends there, because I did run into some people, and I feel kind of bad I didn't have time to go, like, eat dinner together with anyone. So, yeah, maybe next year I will. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And if any of the bands I talked about before you really want to see, let me know. Let me know if there are any bands that surprised you, like with my review, if you're surprised that that's how they ended up being in my opinion. And yeah, like, I'm happy you guys watched, and I will see you next time.